Good morning, Spreckle Scholars. Happy Monday. I hope you enjoyed your Halloween weekend, and it was so nice seeing so many of you at the parade. This morning, I want to start with a poem that's called If I Were the President, because as you know, tomorrow is Election Day. And when you are old enough to vote, you should always exercise your right to vote, because voting is definitely a privilege. And so as the elections are coming, and I'm sure you've seen lots of commercials and you've heard your families talk about the different candidates for all the different things that are going on. One of the big ones is the presidential election. So this one is called If I Were the President. If I were the president, what would I do? Could I do anything that I wanted to? Could I make all the parents give candy for dinner, or have enough medals to make everyone a winner? I would want to make playtime last forever and have enough toys to share with whomever. I'd be the first president to have my own band. It would be grand to have control of the land. Now I have some wonderful announcements. The first one is the winners of the estimation jar. We actually ended up having so many people guess. So I'm so proud of you for trying, everyone. And after I gave those clues last week, there were so many guesses that were so very close. But guess what? 3 people guessed exactly. So there were people that guessed almost exactly with 1 off, but you didn't win. I thought you were going to, but I have 3 that tied because they all guessed the number, which was 624. 624 is how many gummy worms were in the estimation jar. So my 3 winners are Patrick Borsos, Daniela Ramsey, and Danielle White. Congratulations, Patrick, Daniela, and Danielle. When we do the pickup party next week, I will have your prizes for you, okay? So when you do your pickup party next week, your parents will know about it. I will find you and I will give you your prizes. So congratulations, I'm very proud of you. I hope you guys had fun doing the estimates. I got lots and lots of them. Alrighty, I also just wanted to follow up on our poster contest. If you still have your poster contest for Why I'm Proud to Be a Spreckles Pirate, when you come to the pickup party next week, could you bring it? Because I want to put them all in the auditorium so when we all come back to school, we can see them. So if you still have your poster, please bring it by school when you have the pickup party. Also, if you did not receive your certificate, if you were a participant, please let me know. Send me an email and I will make sure you get it. Alrighty, now I have some positive office referrals and I'm very, very proud of these people. 2 of them are students and the rest are staff members. So I'm going to start with the students. Mrs. Scaroni has a positive office referral for Jenna Keene and Rafaela Ramsey. Jenna Keene and Rafaela Ramsey, they started an after-school book club all on their own. Oh, I'm very proud of you girls, and so is Mrs. Scaroni. That was such a great idea. And then we have one from Miss Sordello for Bella Juarez. She said that Bella always asks clarifying questions during office hours. She has revised assignments with a positive attitude and always uses her manners. She is truly a Spreckles scholar. Congratulations, Bella. We are very, very proud of you. Alrighty, now I have a positive office referral from Mrs. Wilcox for Mrs. Morgan. Mrs. Wilcox says, Mrs. Morgan is kind and helpful. She's always filling buckets, and Mrs. Wilcox is thankful she is part of the team, and so am I. Congratulations, Mrs. Morgan. And I have another positive office referral from Mrs. Dickinson to Miss Debbie. Mrs. Dickinson says, Miss Debbie is supportive and helpful. She is a team player and a right-hand co-teacher. Congratulations, Miss Debbie, and we are so proud of you and so glad that you're there to help. Excellent job. Now, I also have a couple of positive office referrals. I would like to shout out to the 3rd grade teacher team, all of them, for working on their flip grid they did before Halloween. I am very proud of you and I love learning new technology. So thank you, Mrs. Wilcox, Mrs. Torres, Mrs. Segala, and Mrs. Scaroni. And on the same note, another big shout out goes out to Mrs. Martignoni for her Flipgrid assignments. Well done, and your students did a beautiful job. So I'm proud both of Mrs. Martignoni as the teacher and all of her class for being wonderful students and using those Flipgrids. It's really cool technology. Good job, everyone. And my last positive office referral is for Miss L. I visited her class the other day, and when I got there, they were all starting school. And I'm proud of Miss L for what a great job she is doing teaching. She was singing songs and welcoming all her friends with a really wonderful, positive, bucket-filling attitude. And all of her friends were coming into school with a smile on their face. So I'm proud of Miss L and her whole class. Good job. Keep it up. Alrighty, now I have another poem because, as most of you know, it is now daylight saving time has changed, and so we set our clocks back, we fall back, we gained an hour, but now it's light in the morning and gonna be dark at night. So here's a poem called Daylight Savings Time. Set clocks forward, set clocks back, set clocks forward, who can keep track? When is it fall? When is it spring? You can't be sure of anything. An hour ahead, an hour behind. Will anybody ever find that missing hour? Where does it go? Is my clock fast? Is my clock slow? Is your clock slow? Dark or light? Day or night? Is it today or yesterday? Daylight savings time is here. Do you think the sun will stay? Are you confused 2 times each year? What time is it? I'm so unclear. Time can put me in a tizzy. Do you think Father Time feels dizzy? Alrighty. And before we do the flag salute, I want to remind you it's November now. I cannot believe it. It's November. So remember to be Spreckle Scholars and keep working hard until we get to the end of our trimester. And also know that it is time for a new positive character trait. Our November and December character trait is service, and that means we help other people. So we have to start thinking about it that way. And the holidays are the best time to think of service. What can we do for people who don't have as much as we do? We want to be helpful and caring towards others. So I have a couple of things we're going to work on. First thing we're going to do is we are going to have our canned food drive. You might think, how are we going to do that? We're not at school. Well, we're going to put bins outside of the school doors, and you can come drive by with your families and drop off the food. You can also bring food to the pickup party. In fact, I challenge you to bring at least 1 can of food when you pick up your things next Monday. And I would be really proud of you if you could do that. Also, we have a friend who is helping with Meals on Wheels. And Meals on Wheels is a wonderful service that brings food to people who cannot get out of their houses. And so with that being said, those people might be a little lonely. They may not have family who they can talk to. So the person who is in charge said it would be wonderful if you had some students who would make beautiful Thanksgiving cards that she can take to the people when she takes the food on Thanksgiving Day. So we have a deadline of November 20th, and your teachers will remind you. But if you could make a beautiful Thanksgiving card with a beautiful little either poem or your nice words that say Happy Thanksgiving and whatever else you'd like to say to them, and do a beautiful drawing of the fall or of Thanksgiving, and we'll collect those all. And we'll also have a box on the front steps for those. And you can also bring those to the pickup party. And we will get those out to people who may be a little lonely during the holidays. And that would be such a wonderful service. So remember, Spreckles Pirates are going to do 2 things for service during November. We're going to do the canned food drive. So bring your boxed food or cans, no glass. And also, we are going to do cards for Meals on Wheels, Thanksgiving cards for people who are by themselves and a little lonely. Thank you. I hope you participate. Alrighty. So before we finish today, I have one more thing. I know you've been listening so kindly. the last thing I have is another contest. We have one more contest before Thanksgiving, and that contest is an upstander contest. I would love you to do a special presentation of what it means to be an upstander. No bullying allowed, right? So you can do another poster, especially if you are in TK, kinder, first, second maybe, but the upper grades, third, fourth, and fifth must do it on a Google slide and send it to me. So the contest is a Google slide for being an upstander. There's a contest. We are going to have prizes for each grade level and grand prize winners again. And if you are in the lower grades and you're not sure how to do a Google slide, then you can do it on poster paper. But just let me know if you have any questions your teachers can ask me, okay? So do that contest. It is due the day before Thanksgiving break, and then after Thanksgiving, I'll announce the winners, okay? Alrighty, and I'll share the winners too. We'll share them in your classrooms. You'll be able to see them. Alrighty, thank you for being so patient with me. Happy Monday. I hope you have a wonderful week of learning. But before we go, we need to do the flag salute. So please stand. And would you please say this loud and proud with me? Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you all. Have a wonderful day.